Hey everybody, welcome back to my Project 13. Thanks for coming on by and checking out this vid. Appreciate your time and your support. Back on May 20th, FedEx dropped off the OnePlus 7 Pro at my doorstep. That was officially 9 days ago. So I thought it was about time that I sit down and share my experiences with all of you in those last 9 days. So sit back, relax, and what I want you to do is clear your mind of all the other reviews that you've either read or watched, and enjoy my experiences. If you own a OnePlus 7 Pro, let me know what your experiences have been like since picking it up, whether it's the unlocked variant or the T-Mobile variant. I went ahead and bought mine over at the OnePlus website. I was hoping T-Mobile was going to have a trade-in deal. They did not. So OnePlus got my hard-earned money. I have the 8 gig of RAM, 256 gigs of internal storage, Nebula Blue variant. The one thing about buying over at the OnePlus website that outdoes buying over at T-Mobile, and it may or may not matter to you, whatever works best for you. But there are more choices when it comes to RAM, storage, color choices. Coming soon, the almond color over at the OnePlus website. Do your homework. I'll leave some links down below in the description area. That way you can compare what's going on over at T-Mobile to what's going on over at OnePlus with the different choices, the different price points, and all of that. Now, the other benefits is beta testing. If you want to be a beta tester, buy the unlocked OnePlus 7 Pro. If eventually you want to get the almond color and you're holding off from purchasing a OnePlus 7 Pro because you want the almond color, it's going to be here soon. Dual SIM right here, unlocked variant. Only single SIM over at T-Mobile. Unlocked bootloader right here. Locked bootloader over at T-Mobile. There was one other area. Oh yeah, quicker software updates. That could have been number one. With the unlocked OnePlus variant, T-Mobile, they're going to get the updates, but they're going to be a little bit delayed. So those are the benefits. Whether you utilize those benefits or not, they're there. It's all about checking the boxes and which is better for you, whether it's the T-Mobile variant or the OnePlus options that they got going on over there at their website. All right, with all that being said, let's get into my experiences with the OnePlus 7 Pro since bringing it in on May 20th. Battery life on this smartphone has been amazing. 7 hours to over 8 hours of screen on time. And that's pretty much been the usual on what I'm getting. Let's go ahead and go over to my OnePlus folder here. I have some screenshots to share with you on this day. It says last charged 14 hours ago, 8 hours, 18 minutes. On this day, 7 hours, 1 minute, and that was charged 13 hours earlier. Let's see, and I think that's all I have right now. Oh wait, here's one right here, 7 hours and 34 minutes, and that was charged 13 hours earlier. So 13 hours later, 7 hours, 34 minutes. and 13 hours later here, 7 hours 1 minute, and 14 hours later, 8 hours 18 minutes. And that's basically what I've been getting with battery life. As far as the phone calls, messaging, all of that working great. Connectivity, no issues. 4G LTE connectivity here in my home, Wi-Fi, everything working great. So battery life is there, performance, functionality, everything's been fluid. I have no complaints whatsoever. If I go into a web page, everything is fluid. We got the 90 hertz refresh rate on this, but can I really tell that it's 90 hertz refresh rate? Well, over here to my left, I have the Razer phone, which has a 120 hertz refresh rate. And, well, can I tell the difference between this and that? Not really. They're both buttery smooth, velvety smooth. Again, the performance and functionality on my Razer phone is phenomenal, but on the OnePlus 7 Pro, it's just as phenomenal. I can't really tell the difference. When I first got the Razer phone, I literally could tell the difference between this phone and the other smartphones I had at the time. Now, I'm so used to that 120 hertz refresh rate that I sort of lost that wow factor because I'm so used to it. So when it comes to 90 hertz, well, I can't tell, but I know it's very fluid. And that's all that matters. You have Oxygen OS over Android Pie. Everything's well optimized, and that's part of why I'm getting great battery life. No matter what I'm throwing at it, whether I'm shooting video, taking pictures, whether I'm doing some homework, listening to music, watching movies, videos, editing videos for all of you to watch here on my Project 13. I'm doing a lot, and I'm getting no hiccups whatsoever in these last 9 days. The next area I want to move into is an area that I'm having a lot of fun with, and that is whether I'm utilizing the front-facing camera, which is the pop-up camera, which is really, really sweet. It's a huge eye catcher. It's just so sweet. And the case I have on here, which is a really thick TPU rugged case, does not get in the way whatsoever. Doesn't cause any shadowing. I don't know about a thicker case than what I already have on here. I want to bring in an even thicker case, you know, those 2-3 layer type cases, and see if there's any issues with that. But right now, with the case that I have on here, nothing going on that is causing any issues when taking pics, shooting video from the front. I do have a video testing the front-facing cam while shooting vid in the car, so please go watch that video. I can leave that link down below in the description area as well. The rear cameras. Now, what I want you to do as I talk a little bit about the rear cameras is what I want you to just forget everything you've read, everything you've watched, because there are some reviews out there that are mixed when it comes to the cameras on the rear of the OnePlus 7 Pro. Look, at the end of the day, this smartphone is getting the job done for me when it comes to taking pics and shooting video. I'm having one heck of a time. And that goes against some of the reviews that are out there. But that's okay, because it's my experience and that's their experience. Doesn't make them wrong. It doesn't make me wrong. It is what it is. And that's where I want to leave that. 48 megapixel shooter, main shooter, a 16 megapixel ultra wide lens, and an 8 megapixel 3-time optical zoom lens. And yes, I've done my homework. Theoretically, the OnePlus 7 Pro's telephoto camera can optically zoom up to 2.2 times, not 3 times. OnePlus, all you had to do was put out the correct information. Okay? That's all we want from you. Any company out there putting out information on anything, just be truthful, because right now the consumers need to trust, whether it's OnePlus or any other company out there. Well, when it comes to smartphones, because we're talking about smartphones, that are putting out smartphones. Don't lie about your specs. Yeah, be truthful. My goodness. The remaining 0.8 times zoom is done with the help of digital cropping. The telephoto camera switches to its full 13 megapixel mode in the portrait mode. And that's all they had to say, right? Anyway, everything working great. About a few other areas before I end the video. One of those areas is the in-display fingerprint reader, and it is very fast. Double tap to wake, bam. Bam. Right out of the box, no software update needed. That's the way it's been working. Totally digging that. Thumbs up. And let's go to MX Player. I'm going to start that video over. I'm going to shut the lights down. Check out this beautiful display. Dual speakers up top, doubling up with the earpiece, bottom right hand corner. The first for OnePlus. That's definitely a thumbs up. Wow, that is sick. Yep, it's very impressive. I have to agree. We're going to check out this video. I don't know who this YouTuber is, but he's reviewing the pop-up camera on the OP7 Pro front-facing 1080p video test. So let's check him out and see what he has to say.
Hey everybody, welcome back to my project.
Who is that guy?
Thanks for coming on by and checking out this video test, front-facing camera of the OnePlus 7 Pro in 1080p. Let me know how everything looks, how everything sounds. From where I'm sitting, everything looking great. Everything looking great. Looks vivid.
I have to agree with him. Man, everything is looking great. Everything sounds great.
Well, I'm hoping that on your side, when watching this video, it looks as good as what it looks like right now from where I'm sitting.
It does. I agree with you.
The audio quality that's being delivered in...
The last 9 days have been great. Huge thumbs up. As a phone, it's been awesome. And that's very important. Battery life, performance, functionality. No issues whatsoever. The RAM, the storage, the optimization, Oxygen OS over Android Pie, Android 9. Everything working great together. The 90 Hz refresh rate. A smooth, buttery experience. Buttery. We still use that word, buttery. Velvety experience. Display. Dual speakers. While watching movies, videos, listening to music. Amazing. In-display fingerprint reader. The pop-up camera. The fact that it pops up. I'm loving that. The rear cameras. My experience with those cameras. A thumbs up. 9 days later. Man, this is a winner for me. I don't have any dislikes. I don't. I don't know. Well, okay. I would have rather had this speaker right up front. If I want to be nitpicky, it's solid. This is a solid device. No creaks, no squeaks. It's awesome. It's awesome. Headphone jack. I know you're saying headphone jack, wireless charging, has no official IP rating. Those are things I can live without. Remember, this is through my experiences. This is everything that I've gotten from this device. Even in the areas that are not here, I don't necessarily need them. If they're there, cool. If not, it's not going to matter for me, but it might for you. I get that. I get it. I understand that. But for me, if the headphone jack is there, cool. If not, I'm okay with that. I have a video where I talk about different types of dongles. My HTC dongle, my Google Pixel dongle, Google Pixel 2 XL, my Razer phone dongle all work with this phone. No problem there. But there you go. There's my last 9 days since bringing in the OP7 Pro. Leave some feedback. Long video. Thanks for sticking around. More to come later. When? I don't know. But if you're not subscribed, please do, because you're going to miss whatever it is that I upload for all of you to watch. Peace. God bless. I am out.